Hey everybody, welcome to the Ridgeway world. I'm Jeff, you're not. Hey, today what we got here is the Ego pole saw. Just got it, it was like Christmas Day on the front porch when I pulled in. Also, didn't think I needed it originally, but when I read all the reviews, the extension, and God knows everyone needs an extension, so we had to get that also. And how this all started, I probably everybody knows I had a lawn business for 25 years and used a lot of the Stihl products. I had Stihl weed whacker, Stihl saws, which I still have all these things, blowers, things like that. But back on Father's Day this year, Jesse got me the blower and the weed whacker. As you see, I think you can catch both of these in here. And since I use them, I'm kind of feeling like I gotta start, you know, using them more and less in the gas. But I'm still gonna hold on to my Stihl products. But yeah, he thought, you know, Dad's carbon footprint is excessive because he's got all this gas equipment. So hats off to Jess for getting this to me, because the blower is excellent. I run the BG 50 and 55 handheld blowers from Stihl. When this is on super blow, this is in my opinion equivalent. It may need a little tweaks in the nozzle area, but minor stuff. Also, the 56 volt weed whacker. Again, I'll put that up against my 110 Stihl weed whacker. And it's quiet because I can't hear worth a shit anymore, because I had all these machinery mowers and stuff like that, like blowing my ears out. So this is a plus to me. And so moving on, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them together and then do a little, you know, a test area to show you how to cut it properly and not how to drop the branch, you know, drop a branch on your tree, which I've been known to do some stupid stuff, you know, like climb a ladder and, you know, use my chainsaw while I'm up a ladder, fall the hell off the ladder, end up hurting myself. So I'm going to try to show you the right way. Again, this is the head of the unit. So this is where your chainsaw blade's going to go on for the pole saw. You're going to add fluid in here too, blade fluid. So if I start stammering and rambling, I'll just let you know. But yeah, get back to some of the stupid stuff I've done in my career. I've drug trees with my truck and basically almost ripped the bumpers off of it. I've been up in trees, the ladder's falling out, and I'm hanging basically up there by a branch and had to call for help. There was one episode going back probably about 30 years. I was helping my father cut branches over top of his garage, and I think we're good there. And during the whole episode, my father reaches in front of me with his arm. The chainsaw comes down and hits him on the forearm and basically cuts the skin right off his arm. So we're like hanging up there, you know, on the A-frame of a roof. I'm trying to hold him up because he's bleeding profusely. And, you know, finally the neighbor, as I'm screaming and yelling, it finally comes out and helps us. They rush into the hospital. Dad's still going strong, got a little scarring, but he's good. So right now we're going to affix the attachment to the head unit after I'm done telling all my stories. So there's that, and it snaps. See the snap? Boom, boom. Once it's in, then you tighten it up. Just make sure it's lined up with the head of the unit, because nothing like going like this when you want that to be straight with your finger and also the top. So make sure that's good. So next, if it's not too confusing, I'm going to put on the handle. And the handle's a thing, it's a personal preference, so, because you want it to be perfect, because what happens is you're going to have the weight of the saw head way out away from you, so you want that handle to be able to hold on to it. And again, there's nothing like being up in a tree or trying to cut branches with a Stihl 170, that's what my trimming saw is, and you're hanging off a ladder. This is going to make life a lot easier because I'm not getting any younger. So, and I get yelled at, like I said, for doing stupid stuff. And I'd rather everybody be safe than you know, get hurt. Because there's been times where me and Uncle Larry have been out cutting trees in the woods, and basically I've dropped a tree and it's fallen right next to somebody out there. And even though in your best thought process you thought the tree was going to fall one way, trees have a mind of their own. And will fall just about anywhere, and God knows if a tree hits you, you're dead. So, and again, I'll probably adjust this thing later, but I think it's close to about where I will need it. But again, this is for shits and giggles, and I'm just showing you how to do it. And again, if it's wrong, I'll fix it, and nobody will be the wiser. So I don't know if anybody's ever used these things, but again, these are excellent. Thanks to the Ego company, I think, for putting these out, and hopefully a lot of people will start using them. Not to take anything away from the steel products, but again, to save on your carbon footprint, this is the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. And again, every time you cut a tree, plant one. That's what we've tried to do here over the years. We've trimmed a lot of out back here, but basically our goal has always been we never trim anything but standing dead. Standing dead is a tree that's already dead. It's basically, you can tell there's no branches that are alive, there's no leaves on it, so they're the ones we cut. So again, I've never done this, so I don't know how this one's going to play. Hey, welcome back. You know what you should always do? Read the instructions. Right in front of my face here is the Allen key wrench that opens the side of the chain cover. So don't be hard-headed. Always read the instructions. I've always had a problem doing that. You ever get frustrated with something and you just want to break it? Yeah, that's me. Again, here's another little key to this. When you put a chainsaw blade on, make sure you put it the right way. I don't know how many times over the years somebody will call me up and say, hey, my chainsaw won't cut. Well, or my pole saw. But you can see, and I'm going to bring it up in front just for the video. If you can see that edge right there, that's your cutting edge. That's not your cutting edge. This is your feeder. This takes the sawdust out. So the goal here is to put your bar on, and you want it upright, so you got to make sure it's this way. And then you got an adjustment screw here also. So make sure you put your blade on correctly. It's going to go there, just like that. The teeth at the bottom, see the teeth right here? They're going to feed into the bar. Then this mechanism is going to go, you got to put that around your clutch. And anytime you guys want to laugh at me for doing stupid stuff, by all means do so. Okay, so now we're adjusting the tension back so we can get the blade on. And I give Ego credit here because this is a pretty nice setup here. And again, if I was prepared better or had help, it might even work better. So when in doubt, put it between your legs. So hopefully using this is going to be easier to put it together. Not that it's a problem, but I didn't read any instructions. I should have been, that's what I mean, I should have been a little better prepared for this. Okay, so there, we have the chain on. It's technically a little loose. We got the bar on, so we're going to put the guard back on. And we're going to tighten that up, not all the way, just enough, and then we're going to adjust the tension on the unit, or on the bar. See there, it's coming in snug. You don't want it to, because you want it a little bit loose. All right. There you go. That's good. Perfect tension. Now we're going to finally tighten this up snug so it doesn't move anymore. And you don't have to be stupid strong to do it either. Just because you don't want to strip it. So there. So she's together now. The only thing I want to add is, if you can see the reservoir in the front is bar oil, and I don't want to spill my beer. So we're going to add bar oil, and what that does is lubricates the chain when you're cutting. Because what happens if you run out of bar oil, then your chain starts to burn, and you can see it and smell it. So see if I can do this without. And again, see, I'm using premium steel bar oil. I don't have to fill it up. So I'm sorry if I'm off screen, but shit happens. It's what I do. Okay, so there you go. The pole saw is together, and we put the wording on the bar correctly so it looks good to match everything else. Then I'm going to take the battery, because this one doesn't come with a battery, but it's a 56 volt that runs off everything else. So hopefully voila, we have it. So the next step is going to be testing it on a branch. And but before then, I'm going to add my extension, because here's what happened. When I looked at the reviews, it said like 11 point some odd feet. So I thought this was perfect, but then I read on after I ordered it and had to order the extension. So again, I should have read. Never claimed to be the brightest one, but I try. Okay, so we're going to take this one out. Again, we're going to loosen the controller, the nut, the tensioner. Then we're going to push the button. Okay, then there's that one. So then we're going to put the extension on it, and then that's going to feed into, and then I'm going to drop shit all over it. There's that. It's in. It's snapped and tight. So then we're going to have. So I don't want to bust Terry's towels on her table, and then she gets pissed at me, and then. Okay, we're locked. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. Now see, this is how long it is now. So you can get branches up to here, but see how I was saying it's how head heavy that is. So what's going to happen is, after I try this and do a demonstration, I'm going to move this handle up to here. Try to slide this up. That way I can hold it like this, so I got more stability up here. But for now, we're just going to give it a test and show you not how to drop branches on your head like I've done in the past. So either way, catch you next to the tree. Okay, now we're going to go cut a branch. I got my lovely camera person, and we're going out by the electric pole and cut that one.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
That's the one that needs to be cut.
Yeah, but you said before that you're not allowed to touch the ones by the electric. I thought the electric company has to do that.
We owe her. Oh.
Jeffrey, that's not even funny.
Well, it beats the heck out of me climbing up a tree on a ladder though, right?
Which one are you talking about?
That one right under the electric wires.
Underneath of them?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, what if it gets, it's touching them.
Right. No, it's not touching them though. See the electric.
It's not?
I just want to see if I can reach it. If not, nope, we got to pick something a little lower.
Huh?
We got to pick, I can't reach that one. So we got to do something a little different.
How, don't you have to charge the battery on that?
Yeah, I already charged this. This is off the blower. So, what did Tarzan always say?
You still got it.
Yeah, still got it. Okay. Well, see, I've trimmed all. Let's go low. Okay, ready? Now come over here.
Where? You're just doing a little one?
Test. Yeah. Don't stand under the branch though. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah, I like this thing.
Oh, you know what? I know.
Sawdust in your hair?
Huh? No, but I know a few branches over here that you could take down.
Okay.
That would be nice.
All right, since we're done with this video, and I just want to say, just from that little test I did, I really like this. Ego, great job, and Jess, thank you for getting it for me for Father's Day, the blower and the weed whacker, because I would never got it on my own. So again, I'm trying to help the environment and also help my carbon footprint. So moving on, Ego, great job. Either way, to everybody, have a great day and a good life.